we done with this. Pro tip number one, if you rapping and you're not performing, start performing immediately. Even if it's for free. Even if it's for nobody. If nobody is around. Perform like you on stage in front of 100 people, 100,000 people. Treat every show, every single show, like it's the greatest show on earth. Right? Number two, do not ever rap over the full version of your song. Always rap to a TV track. Period. Number three, make sure that you get some inner ears. Make sure you buy some of these. Don't get the cheap ones. Don't even get the cheap ones until you get the money to get the thing. Get these. Invest in this. It's like investing in some stock. Get this right now. It will pay its dividends off over time. You'll thank me later. But get this, right? Fourthly, if you can, get your own mic. Get your own mic. Buy your own mic. Buy your own mic. Keep it with you all the time. Everywhere I travel, I keep my mic. No, even if I'm going to a place where I know I'm not doing no fucking show, I keep my mic and I keep my ears, because you never know. It packs up light, just fits in your bag. Just keep that shit with you at all times. You never know. You might get a call from Ye, or you might get a call from me and be like, hey man, come on, perform. Like, man, I ain't even got my ears though, man. I can't even come. I ain't even got it. It's like, keep that shit. It's light, packs. This is your sword. If you was fucking samurai, this is your sword. You never without your sword. Do that. That's 4. Number 5, keep all them niggas off stage. Keep them off stage. I'm gonna fuck who they are. If they your homie and you want them to be on stage, or they want to be on stage, get that motherfucker a job. Right? And that's what he is there to do. Or she. If you really want them on stage, then give them a set. Have them open up for you if you got that type of power. Or share that stage. Just give that nigga a song. Let him come do his song. And then as soon as he get his song, tell the nigga, go and get the fuck on. Keep all them people off the stage, right? It's safer for you and the crowd. Niggas get into fights. Insurance shit happens. There's fire code issues. There's distractions. There's niggas get robbed. I've seen all. Don't have that summer jam stage shit. That shit is whack. It's not cool. It's whack. Don't do it. Number 5. And lastly, before I peace up out of here, the most important thing. No matter what happens at that show, in terms of your performance, no matter what happens, let that shit go. When you walk off that stage, it's over. Do not carry that with you. Don't carry the excitement of the success of the performance with you. Do not carry the mediocrity of the performance, what you could have did better, with you. And do not take the bomb that it was fucked up and it was trash. The sound was fucked up and the fans booed and all that shit. When it's done, it's done. Leave it in the past. Move on to the next. Okay? Leave it in the past. Move on to the next. Once the show is over, it's over. Don't carry that shit with you. Right? Your preparation for the show is what determines whether the show is a success or not. Because you're performing based off your preparation. There's still room for spontaneity. There's still room to stop the track and run it back. Or point out that fan who's really killing it with you. Or point out that fan who's on some bullshit. Or get this whole side to start vibing. And there's still opportunity for the spontaneity. But it's all based on the level of preparation. Be fully and completely prepared. Right? Go into it with that tension. But with that confidence that you're prepared. But once you leave, no matter whether you win or you lose, or that shit was a disaster, leave it on the stage. Trust me. You don't want them. You don't want to be going back to the hotel with the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. You don't want to be going back with the ghost of some shit that a nigga said, or you mad at the sound man, or whatever, the light shit wasn't correct. Don't do that Kanye shit, man. I love Ye. Don't do that shit. That shit is toxic. Leave that shit on the stage. If you got to fire a motherfucker because they fucked up, then you fire a motherfucker because they fucked up. But if it's an accident versus if somebody fucking up every night and it's fucked up, then you get that person's not built for that type of life. And you move to somebody else with no ill will. People's performances will prove whether they should be there or not. But if somebody makes a mistake, they must make a mistake. The reason I brought up Ye was I've seen Ye melt down on stage in the middle of a fucking performance. I was like, bro, like, what the fuck is you doing? Right? He's not the only one. There's people who have issues. I've had issues. I've walked off a motherfucking stage because I didn't like the way it sounded. Like a whole bitch. Stadium full of motherfuckers. I got paid like $80,000 to do this motherfucking show. Walked out on that bitch and was just so full of, so unconfident, so unprepared because I didn't have my ears and I'm relying on the wedges and all these different competing factors. And I went out there and I bitched out and I did a couple songs and I felt like I didn't belong and I wasn't confident and my whole ass melted down and left. The woman who promoted the concert was in tears. And she's like, yo, what the fuck? I got booed like a bitch and probably got blackballed from doing some shows. But because we not, and this is me at the height of my shit, right? We don't do that. We don't do that. Leave that shit on the stage. Yeah. So on that note, man, y'all be good. I hope this added some value to your situation. This was for the rappers. Just telling you like it is, man. Again, if you want to get the ears, it's Ultimate Ears. Ultimate Ears. If you want to get some ears, and that's really it. Yep. Peace. Much love to you. Y'all be good.